Hi, welcome back to Creative Faith with McKenna. Today I'm going to share with you 3 tools that you need to get started with digital drawing and some extras that you don't necessarily need but that would enhance your overall experience. Have you ever tried to sign something digitally using your mouse on a computer? It is nearly impossible. So this is the first thing I would suggest and completely recommend: get an iPad. Believe me, I know iPads are expensive. However, they are completely worth it because I not only use my iPad for digital art, but I also use my iPad for school and other things as well, things that you can't necessarily do as well using an iPhone. Imagine it like this. If you had the choice between drawing on a computer program using a mouse, or even just coloring a coloring book, or drawing using a sketchbook, something physical in your hands that you can personally write with and draw with, which one would you choose? If money wasn't an aspect, which one would you choose? That's what it comes down to. It comes down to what kind of experience do you want to get from your digital drawing. Now, if you're curious about what kind of iPad I bought myself an iPad Air 4th generation because it was more in my price point range and it was the size I was looking for school, because this isn't the only thing I am going to be using my iPad for. I also want to use it for taking notes at school because it's easier than a binder full of paper. If you're curious about the size of mine, for reference, this is the size. And it's a perfect size for school for me in particular because I don't want to carry around something that's bigger and that could be broken more easily. So this is the size and the iPad I decided to go with. Again, it's an iPad Air 4th generation in case you were looking for one and you like mine. Second thing I would recommend getting is an Apple Pencil. Now, you do have different options for other pens that could connect to your iPad, though the Apple Pencil is the best in my opinion. Definitely worth the money spent on it. Not to mention, if you are getting an iPad, why not just pair it with an Apple Pencil, because it does have, in certain apps, in the one I'm going to talk about later, it does have pressure sensitivity, unlike the other tools you could use that aren't the Apple Pencil. The reason I suggest the Apple Pencil over other off-brands is that the Apple Pencil comes with pressure sensitivity, which can be an upside in the app I'm going to talk about later. And the last tool I would definitely recommend you use to start your process and your experience to digitally draw is the app Procreate. This app is only on Apple devices though, so keep that in mind for any Android users. Some things I love about this app is that it is a one-time purchase, so no subscription is needed as of right now, which is wonderful because you don't want to have to continue to pay just to explore a hobby that you might be interested in. So with Procreate being a one-time purchase on the App Store, you have no in-app purchases as of right now, which is beginning of 2023. I'm not going to speak to what could happen in the future because that's not up to me. So this means that you get everything in the app for whatever the one-time purchase is. Personally, I recommend Procreate, though there are other apps out there and other softwares that you can use to start your digital drawing journey, though I do recommend Procreate. It is only on iPads on Apple stuff. Now, some extras I would recommend that you look for. Check out what's on Etsy. Once you've actually learned the program that is Procreate or whatever other digital program you are deciding to use for your digital art journey, check out what's on Etsy because people can use the program to make their own brushes and Procreate color palettes and stamps. And so check out what you can find on Etsy because that can often be a lot better than what the app itself offers as a starter. One other thing that isn't digital art related, though it does have to do with having an iPad, I would suggest if you're in any type of school or note-taking required class, I would suggest that you check out GoodNotes, because that is what I use to take my notes for school. So check that out, because that's also a really good app for iPad users and any person that needs to take notes, whether it's school or work or whatever you're doing. And that's it for today's video. I hope this video helped you to understand what kind of things you should look for when starting your digital art journey, and just to get to know me, McKenna. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you out.